Well, hey there and welcome to Attraction Dominator. I have a challenge for you. If I could promise you 2 to 4 personally recruited agents every single month, using a fully automated set it and forget it marketing approach, would you give me 5 minutes to prove it? Well, if you would, I'm Beatty Carmichael and I created Attraction Dominator, and it's built using the identical process that I've used for 15 years, helping networking teams triple and quadruple their monthly growth. And let me explain. See, attracting is like selling. 85% of the work is finding the right prospects to talk to, and 15% of the work is simply talking to them. So the question is, who are the right prospects? Well, these are the agents who are disgruntled with their current broker already and they're planning to make a change. And let me see if I can back this up. 95% of all the agents who've joined eXp did so because they were already frustrated with their broker, okay? So think about this. If you knew every agent in town who was frustrated with their broker and thinking about changing, and they already know who you are, and they already know that agents are earning more money at eXp, then if you were to call those agents, do you think it'd be easy to recruit them? Well, of course it would, okay? And that's how this program works. So let me walk you through. The question is, how do you identify agents before they change brokers? This is the crux of the matter. You simply offer information that they want to know about changing brokers, and then you use stealth technology to identify who actually responds. So let me show you how we do this. We start with a list of agents that you want to attract. This is either a list that we acquire for you by just you telling us which city and state you want agents in, and we'll start harvesting that list, or you can actually provide us a list. Then we'll match their home addresses, and then we'll start mailing what we call attraction cards every month. So I want you to assume real quickly that you are one of those agents on that list that we're going to be targeting, and this is before you joined eXp, okay? And also assume that you're actually thinking about changing brokers right now. So put yourself in that mindset. Now, you start getting a postcard that looks like this, and it says, "Our new way of selling real estate lets you earn more than 100% commission." Or maybe the postcard says it lets you receive ownership in the brokerage for life. Or maybe it's talking about letting you create a monthly walkaway recurring income. Or maybe it's talking about letting you double and tripling your personal income. Then maybe you flip the postcard over and it says, "Get mentored and coached by top producing agents for free. This can double and even triple your personal income. Here's how." Okay, so now that's where you are, and imagine for just a moment that you're thinking about changing brokers and you start getting these postcards. Are you more likely to throw the postcards away, or do you think you'll scan the code to learn more? I'll tell you exactly what you're going to do. You're going to scan the code because you're thinking about changing brokers and you want information about which broker to go to, okay? So when that happens, when you scan that code, then we match it in our database to which agent we mailed that code to. So every single postcard has a unique code, meaning if we're mailing out 100,000 postcards, we're mailing out 100,000 QR codes, okay? So then we send the agent over to a testimonial video, and then we email you a list of who just responded so you can follow up. So as they're actually watching a video about what's going on with eXp, then you're able to pick up the phone and call them at the moment that they're thinking about changing brokers. Isn't that cool? That's how we identify agents who are thinking about changing brokers. Now I want to show you also this testimonial video because it's pretty significant, so let me pull this up. What I want to do is I want to show you just a couple of excerpts so you get a kind of a picture of this. Well, hi and welcome. I've got a question for you. If you could earn more doing the same thing, get ownership in your brokerage, earn overrides from its agents that can pay you a 6-figure recurring income, whether you sell any more real estate or not, and collaborate with top producers across the country who can help you double and triple your personal production, would I have your interest? And then from there, it goes into some testimonials.
So when I was introduced to this new brokerage, the reason why I was so excited is because it's agent-centric. They took care of the agent. When I came over here, I felt like the shackles were released. My business doubled the first year. The second year I've been here, my business doubled from last year. It has been insane.
2 years ago, I actually made the choice to change firms. I think it was the best business decision I've ever made. It actually increased our revenue by up to 230%. And last but not least, I have recurring income that's coming in every month. And at this point, it's paying 2 car payments just by selling houses.
One of the second reasons why I ended up where I did is because of the stock awards. We are given stock for doing what we already do, for just selling real estate. And for me, the benefit has worked out to $326,000 in stock in just 2.5 years. The third big reason why I love this brokerage is the recurring income. I think about it kind of like as a retirement plan. Basically, I have all my living expenses covered 100%.
And so what happens then at the end of these testimonies, they can fill out the form, and when they do, it goes to what we call a demo site that has even more information about eXp, an approved calculator to see what they would have earned had they been with eXp, information from different other top producing agents, and more. Okay? So back to the challenge. How do you personally recruit 2 to 4 agents a month with a fully automated set it and forget it marketing approach? Well, it starts with identifying the people who are thinking about changing brokers right now. And then you put that on autopilot. So consider this. The typical agent changes brokers every 8 to 10 years. And that means that for a group of 300 agents, between 30 and 40 are changing brokers every year. So let's make 2 assumptions. Let's assume that you start targeting 300 agents through Attraction Dominator. That means 30 or 40 changing every single year. And you only recruit 2 out of 3 agents who change brokers, which is not a high conversion rate. If that were the case, then that means in your first year, you would have added 20 to 25 agents personally recruited on your front line, generating between $30,000 and $40,000 a year in revenue share, and that is about 2 agents a month, okay? If you want to recruit 4, you simply double the numbers. But then watch what happens. Let's assume that 1 out of 3 of those agents start using Attraction Dominator as well. If that's the case, then in the second year, your group would grow to between 100 and 150 agents, producing $170,000 to $250,000 a year in revenue share income. That is amazing. All right, so how does all of this work? What's the pricing? This is what I've been showing you. This has the attraction cards, the attraction video, the demo site redirect, and a special training we put together called Attraction Mastery that we use to teach networking to organizations. And then the price is based on how many agents you're targeting. At 100 agents, it's $150 a month. At 300 agents, it's $375 a month, all the way down to 1,000 agents or more, okay? So if we go back to the example where you're targeting 300 agents, and in that first year, you're adding between 20 and 25 agents personally in your front line, all that is an average of about $200 per new agent that you recruit. That's it. It's really amazingly economical. So what do you do next? Well, 2 things. Number 1, if you want to learn more, down below this video, you'll see some toggles. And you can actually review our postcards. You can watch the entire attraction video. You can actually go through and see a demo of the demo site and really get an idea of what this is and how it works. Thanks for watching, and start putting your attraction on autopilot.